I started a small bookish business, and no one tells you how quiet it is in the beginning. Hello, my name is Teddy. I did not finish from YouTube. Currently, I am taking my master's degree at university, and this is why I post YouTube for a while. I had to prioritize my study in order to take my diploma. But recently, I had the idea to open a small bookish business, and I have to tell you, it's not what I imagined. I have seen so many small businesses on TikTok, and I decided, why shouldn't I open? What is stopping me? If these people can do it, why can't I? With what I'm different than the other people? But imagination versus reality are two different things. You see, all these people are successful, they already have return customers, loyal customers, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be easy. Yes, but nobody tells you how quiet it actually is until you get your first order. And right now, I'm gonna tell you how everything started. First things first, the idea, believe it or not, having an idea is the easiest part. I wrote out on a paper everything that I wanted to sell. Eventually, yes, I did upgrade it later with better structure for what I wanted to sell, but this is easy. Think of something that you love doing, like your hobby, or something that you love to pack and eventually sell, and you're already started. Now comes the hard part. One thing that might stop you from starting your shop early, just like it did to me, is your mindset. I was always thinking, what if no one buys from me? What if it's not successful? What if I make a mistake and people think it's either too cheap or a price too expensive and people think like, who would pay for this? If you think, what if, in a negative way, you'll never be successful. But if you think like, what if I'm successful? What if I make a first order within the first week or the first month? What if I have a return customer? What if into a positive mindset leads to what you call success? So definitely don't doubt that, don't think negatively, just think, what if I'm successful one day? And you sure will be. Spending money before earning money. This is called inventory. You can start a small business without actually having a product that you want to sell. No matter if you're curating box sets, gift boxes, you're doing some bundles or whatever it is, you do need inventory. So yes, you will have to spend some money eventually before you start earning money from your products. But my best advice is don't have a big inventory. Start small. Start with a few pieces of each product that you want to sell, because if no one buys, A, you won't be stuck with inventory. B, you won't have lost much money spending on inventory. When you have the idea, the right mindset, and the inventory, you're ready to start your small business journey. You'll never feel 100% ready, but the more you delay it, the more you delay your chances of getting your first order. And one of your best friends to help you with that is social media. Social media is a big small business boost. This is how I discovered so many small businesses and why I decided to get it on my own. One advice that I will give you is start posting on social media. Create your social media accounts before you open your shop. People need to discover who you are, and then they will decide if they're gonna buy what you sell. So before you even think, oh, I'm already having a product, I'm launching this social media, you have to build trust. You have to be people who will follow you, who like what you do, and eventually they will turn into buyers and you will get your first order. The next step is opening the shop. But just because you open a shop on any platform, it does not mean that customers will instantly come. I have had my shop open on Etsy for about a month now, and even if I have had some views, people are checking my profile, they are seeing the products that I sell, I still didn't have a single order. So this means that even though I am promoting it, I have opened my shop, it does not lead to immediate customers. And that leads to the next thing that no one talks about when it comes to being a small business owner, and that is the struggle. The struggle of being consistent, promoting yourself and your brand when no one's watching. Social media is a tricky situation, especially TikTok. Like, I have noticed that some of my videos perform well when I'm promoting, like, who am I, what books I'm reading, like just going to a bookstore trip or anything like that. And views are getting slightly lower when I'm promoting my brand and what I'm selling. So first things first, you should not give up. Keep posting. One video might get 1,000 views, the next one might get low to 100 views, but it doesn't mean you should give up. Keep posting because this will help and trigger your very first order. It has been a month since I opened my Etsy store and yet I have no orders, but I'm not giving up. If you want to give up after the first month, let me ask you, did you even try? Did you even try hard enough? The first month for me is like a testing phase. I open my social media accounts, I'm trying to connect with people, and then eventually when I make these connections to make people trust me, they will turn into potential buyers and I will unlock my small business. So my advice is the first month is the testing month. You're building audience, you're building confidence, people to trust you, and then they will start buying for you. So if you want to give up after the first month, I don't think you should even start. Yes, I have 0 orders and I'm not ashamed of it because I know the first order will come. All I have to do is be patient, not give up, keep posting, keep doing what I love, and I'm sure that someone will appreciate what I sell and will order from me. Okay guys, that will be the video. I hope you enjoyed. Comment down below if you have any questions about being a small business owner, and stay tuned because I will post more in-depth videos about these topics, talking about how I started, what ideas I had, what I scratched off, what I decided, okay, I'm keeping, this is a potential thing that people will buy and I will sell, and the real struggles, because this is something that people don't talk about. What you see online are already successful small businesses that have loyal and return customers. This is something that I do not have yet, and what I have learned from opening my shop for a month. Hopefully this video will help you, and I'm gonna see you next time.